What's going on, Team Sorority Gamers? It's Nathan from Team Sorority Gamer channel, and I have a bit of a different video for you guys today. Obviously, you can see I'm playing a game known as Old School Runescape. This is a game I've been playing for quite a long time. I'm sure most of the people who are familiar with this game can agree that it's a lifelong commitment. And if you found your way here, it's probably because you've been playing for a while, or you're interested in the game. Either way, welcome. I just want to chat a little bit about my history with RuneScape and where I'm at with Old School and everything like that. I will try my best not to make this video very long, but you know, sometimes the rambles just go on and on. That being said, from what I can find on screenshots and my memories, I believe the earliest I ever played RuneScape would have maybe been 2003. The earliest that I remember creating my own account, I have older brothers, so they played before me, and I had friends that had played before I did. The earliest I can remember that I would have created an account would have been in what was 2004 RuneScape, from what I can see in screenshots and how I remember the game looking and stuff like that. So I played RuneScape from when it started, pretty much. Obviously, RuneScape as we know it was released in 2001. Before that, it was known as Devious Mud, which was not something that I had ever played. I had heard of from a friend of mine who was a friend of my brother's, my older brother's, that was a big fan of computer coding and stuff at the time. Obviously, it wasn't as popular as it is now, but he was very interested in Java-based games, so I had heard about it from him, and little did I know that would lead to a lifelong addiction, subscription, whatever you want to call it. I have had a love-hate relationship with RuneScape, and I'm sure everyone can agree that sometimes you just hate it, but no matter what, you still love it deep down in your heart. So currently, right now, I am just show my stats here. I have been playing Old School since it released in 2014. I believe that was the year that it re-released. I'm not even sure. I'd have to fact check myself there. But the day that they released Old School officially, the 2007 Escape, I woke up nice and early before I had to go do anything for the day. I made my account, and I've been playing it ever since. A lot of downtime in between, as obviously you get burnt out, life happens, but no matter what, you can always come back to what you loved. And so this is where I'm at now. As you can see, I'm sitting at 2155 total. This is my main account, the one that I've put the most time into, and this was the account that I had prior to Old School releasing. And yeah, it actually used to belong to a friend of mine, and he gave up the game, and I took it over. This is not the original first account that I ever made. That has long been since lost, and I wouldn't even remember how I signed up or what I would have called it. But obviously, we all know security for Jagex has been an issue. It had been an issue in the past. Obviously, now they've gotten a lot better. Obviously, with authenticators being available and things like that, account security seems a little bit better. There are still issues, but there's always going to be issues, and there's not much we can do about that. Thankfully, I've never had any issues with this account. But I did play even into Evolution of Combat. I saw the rise and fall of the wilderness, and there's just something about Old School that has always kept a place in my heart. Like I said, I started it as soon as they released, but you can see I'm not maxed or anything like that. I put a lot of time into playing as much as I could with the knowledge that I had back then. I was quite young when I first started playing RuneScape, so I wouldn't have known much better. But I did play it for quite a while. I have over I think over 2,300 total on RuneScape 3. I don't play it, but if I were to log in, you would see this. I think there's 3 skills now that came out after summoning. I still played when summoning came out, that I have level 1 in, and I never haven't played since they released those. Never really had a lot of GP, but you know, we had fun playing anyway, and it was fun hanging out with your friends. I still have some friends that play, and yeah, it's good. It's a fun clicking simulator. I'm sure many of you probably know about that. So I'll just let you know a little bit as well. My goals, kind of for this account specifically, I'm looking to max eventually. I was AFKing fishing Caramlons maybe 6 hours ago, and then I got the pet. And I'll be honest with you, once you get the pet, it's kind of hard to just AFK something when you don't need to. So I am here running laps. I'm still working on base 90s. That's more of a immediate goal that I'm looking for. I have 3 skills left for that, and I'll show you guys my collection log and everything like that too. But as of right now, I'm kind of just trying to work towards maxing. I've kind of tried to absolve myself into running at least 2 hours of laps a day, which is about 100k XP. You can see I've gained 90k today so far, and I did some math that with that it'd probably take me about 3 months to get 99 if I stayed at the 100k a day. So I mean, it's going to take me more than 3 months to get the rest of my skills to where they're ready to max. So I figure if I can get agility out of the way in the meantime, that would be fantastic. It is probably easily my least favorite skill. I'm sure a lot of people would agree, some people would disagree, and that's totally okay. Guess what? We're all friends, and we all play the same game, so at the end of the day, that's all that matters. My playstyle is definitely more laid back. I don't do a lot of high caliber PVM. I have done some stuff with guys from my clan, which no one's talking right now, so you guys won't see anybody's names pop up in there. But I'm part of a really good clan, a lot of great people in that clan, and I will say it's made a big difference on my impact to play. For the beginning, I wasn't in a clan. Didn't really have a clan that I would say I was dedicated to, but now that I've found this one, it makes playing the game a lot better, and I've had so much help from different people in the clan. Shout out to Los Monos if anybody's watching from the clan, and yeah, just appreciate the camaraderie. That's really, at the end of the day, what helps make this game more enjoyable. Even for Iron Man mode, if you play Iron Man, it's nice to just have people to chat with when you're doing stuff. I do have a group Iron Man account. I'll just talk about a couple different. I have this main account. Obviously, this is my main account, the original one that I started with. I also have a group Iron Man that I started with my brother and one of my really good friends. Actually, the one that I got this account from when he decided to stop playing. Of course, we know you always come back. But we've had many different accounts over the years. This is the only one that we have from back in the day. So yeah, and then so I have a group Iron Man with my brother and one of my really good friends, who I consider also a brother. So if you ever hear me talk about my brothers, he's probably included in that. And then I also have a hardcore Iron Man, which I do not play. I started it right around when they released hardcore Iron Man. It's a fun game mode, I enjoy it, but I just didn't really feel like dedicating myself to it as much as some people would. So I still have it, I still have access to it and everything like that. It's just been sitting at Ogress Warriors for a while. I had some free-to-play ranging gear that I had on it, so I parked it there. And I also have an alternate account, which normally I'm playing at the same time as this one. However, the notifications that I'm getting, because I'm AFKing in Motherlode 9 right now, and it's on the lower level still, every 5 seconds I was getting the notification sound, and it was just driving me nuts. So I logged out of that account for now, just to record this video, but I will definitely show you guys progress from both accounts. My goal with that one is really just to try and help sustain bonds if I can. It's about 16 something total. Here, just pull up its stats here for you. Goodness. You can't tell, I'm a big 7 Deadly Sids fan with the different accounts. So 1630 total is what that has currently. 99 cooking is one great AFK skill that I went for. Eventually I'd like to get a few more 99s on that account that are AFK, and then start making some money with that account just to kind of upkeep. It's pretty hard to want to do the AFK or the non-really great money-making skills on this account, I found, knowing that I want to upkeep my membership. So I was pushing for 99 fire making, and while I was doing Winter Tot, I was just thinking, wow, I could really be doing something a little more AFK on the side if I had the account ready. So it's not bonded right now. It has a bond on it, but I'm just using, I didn't realize I got one of those 2-day codes. So if you guys have any extra accounts, make sure you check and see if you got any 2-day codes that you can use for yourself. So I put the 2-day code on it. I've just been grinding out Song of the Elves requirements, which is why I was at Motherlode 9. I think I have 8 or 9 quests left for a quest cape on that. That was one of the earliest goals that I set for that account, was to just get a quest cape. I don't plan on making it super like a main. There's a lot of grinds that I did that I just couldn't see myself doing again. Mainly diaries and things like that are just a bit too much for what I want it to be at the end. Obviously be able to use it for different PvM scenarios. I would like to learn how to duo boost Soul Wars, so I could go for the pet with this account. I would love to get collection log completions. There's actually pretty easy quizzes here, and that would be one of my ultimate goals, is to get not the collection log complete. I don't know if I'll ever have the time for that, but that would be cool if I did. But definitely love getting collection logs. Obviously, who doesn't? I have to install the C Engineer plugin if we end up going for some on video, but yeah, like I said, this is what happens when you rant. We're at about 15 minutes already. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking, and yeah, so that's sort of my journey with RuneScape and where I'm at right now in RuneScape. I would love to know if you guys are interested in hearing more about the game, seeing me struggle bus through trying to learn different PvM. I've wanted to learn how to do solo raids so that I could eventually do them on my group Iron Man and things like that. So if that's something you guys are interested in, please let me know in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.